So you want to start a business, but just don't know what kind of business to start that requires no capital, isn't time intensive, but also isn't super saturated like every SMM may offer. Now, I want to go over how I scaled my AI agency from 0 to 20K a month in 90 days and how you can do the same. So, my business essentially allows me to live the lifestyle I always wanted. Traveling in Poland, Portugal, Italy, Rome, right? Anyway, you can imagine. I was able to own my dream motorcycle, right? Go out drifting with the boys every single night if I wanted to. Jet skiing, visiting every single city I really want to without having to worry about if I have enough money in my bank. Now, most of the time, you're going to spend months, if not years. It took me over a year to sign my first client, but I'm going to show you how you can sign your first client within a week of starting, right? Payments started like this, normal. 3,000, 3,000, 2,000, right? Wires like this, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, right? So you can see this is a decent amount of money. Now I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it, and fulfillment quite literally takes nothing more than 30 minutes per client on initial setup, and you can charge thousands of dollars because you are going to be driving them thousands of dollars in revenue. So let's jump into offer creation. Now, if you aren't familiar with an AI setter agency, you are essentially setting up an AI setter for either Instagram inbound, Facebook inbound, WhatsApp, or even their website, right? And you can basically work with every single market. Every single market niche basically needs this, right? Most of our clients are coaches and agencies and also info sellers. So let's jump into offer creation, right? So, for example, our offer is we help coaches turn the DMs into booked calls, right? So, our office, we basically install an AI DM setter that handles all inbound DMs, replies, follow-ups, and bookings without needing a human setter, right? You don't just run ads or chase leads. You close calls, your AI books for you. So, if they're running ads and they're getting leads and stuff like that, then we're essentially just taking that lead flow and converting into booked calls. You can do it for software companies, mortgage companies that have a high website flow, do it for their website. You can target the European market that uses WhatsApp as their customer support, right? The possibilities are endless. Next, choosing your niche, right? So we target coaches with existing audiences, right? People are already getting client story replies or DMs but not monetizing them properly. So most people just don't know how to monetize properly or just don't have the time to actually respond to their DMs. They have a banger offer but just don't know how to, monetize or reply to DMs to actually lead to booked calls. So they don't need more followers, right? They just need better systems to convert the ones they already have. And that brings us to pricing. So how much are we exactly going to charge every single lead, right? So the system sells best at a 2 to 5K setup, right? It might sound crazy, but if we're going to be making them an additional 10 to 20, 30, 40, 50K a month, our best client, we made them 65K in one day, right? And 1.1K to 2K a month for management, it's kind of banger deal, a 4x ROI at the low end. So you're automating something that replaces a 3 to 5K a month human setter, so charge accordingly, right? You want to frame it as a performance asset, not a software, right? Or they're already paying for a setter and paying them like a 10-20% rev share off the deals they book. So say they book and close 10 clients a month and they pay them out $500, right? So they're paying the setter 5K a month. If you can replace it for a 2K a month solution, they're saving 3K a month. Or say they have no setter and they have at least 10 inbounds every single day. They're losing out on about, say their ticket is 5K. They're losing out on 50K a day, potentially, right? Say even if one converts a day, they're losing out on 5K a day, which leads to 150K a month. So, fulfillment, right? You're going to think this is probably going to take me, hours and hours to fulfill. Let me tell you this, it takes less than 30 minutes to actually fulfill for every single client. So, you fulfill everything using InstaSet.ai, which is my software, right? So, it reads and replies to DMs, qualifies leads, books calls, and logs everything in their CRM. Setup takes under a day, right? It quite literally takes 30 minutes for me, but sometimes when you start out, it might take you a day to understand the whole grip. But once it's trained, it runs 24/7, right? You're able to moderate every single chat, right? On website, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, whatever you want to do, right? Now, next, outbound. How are we going to get clients for this? So this is a simple breakdown. And essentially, you'll use 100 Instagram accounts, right? It sounds like a crazy number, 5K DMs a day. But if you want to scale aggressively, that's what we did to hit 20K a month in 90 days. We actually hit 30K a month in 90 days, but I say a lower number to make it seem realistic for you guys, right? Now, each account targets coaches who already post and have an audience engaged, right? You send the DMs, book a call, close the deal. Now, you can basically target any audience you want. But if you want to see how you can start and scale your own AI agency from 0 to 20K a month in 90 days, feel free to check the link out below. Or if you already have an agency but want to integrate AI into your fulfillment and be able to charge an extra few thousand every single month and add to your bottom end, feel free to book a call with me below. Now, hopefully you found value, and feel free to like this video, dislike it, I don't give a shit, and feel free to drop a follow for more banger sauce.